Welcome to Danville, Kentucky, the city of first. The first post office west of the Alleghenies. The first abdominal surgery that was successful in the world. And in this square over here, Constitution Square, in 1792, Kentucky became a state. And today, for the very first Kentucky State Barbecue Festival, you're about to see how well I ate.
It's magic, it's fire, it's meat. It's what we're about. And Americana, right? What's more American than bourbon? It's barbecue. Barbecue, blues, bourbon, it's all together.
Now you, Colonel, know something about what is finger-licking good. We've been having some of the best barbecue we've ever had in our life here at the Kentucky State Barbecue Festival. I presume that you're a barbecue fan as well.
Well, I am. I like barbecue, but it doesn't compare to my KFC. my 11 herbs and spices.
You brought together some seriously talented folks, haven't you?
Thank you. Yeah, and all it is good connections. Like our connections, you meet some people, you get good networking going on. I made a couple phone calls, a couple of these other cats made a couple phone calls, and we've got the top pit masters in the country.
Oh, it's great. I mean, these guys took a real interesting approach to it. Instead of having a contest or bringing in the typical mass feeders, you know, we call those guys rib burners, they picked a half a dozen of the really good contest cooks and said, hey, would you come and vent? And that's what they did. So the food is really special. Normally when you see these guys, you don't get to eat their food. It's a very unique event and seems to be a huge success.
Well, you know, I think you tell us one thing today, and that is sometimes you become what you eat.
Absolutely. I'm a big eater of pork. I eat like any type of pork. I eat ribs. I eat everything at Sunny's Barbecue Pig. I am a big pig.
This is one of the biggest turnouts I've seen in our downtown since I've been on the job. It's been phenomenal. Cindy and Brad Simmons just knocked it out of the park. Great volunteers, great sponsors. The town kind of rallied, pulled it together, and this weather made it perfect.
Clear Channel was here. She said, I do a lot of these events. Right. And she said, just as a guess, and as just a snapshot of what you have on the ground right now, that I believe you have 15,000 on the ground.
So you might have had over 20,000 today, very possibly.
Very possible. You know, I hate to mention any numbers. I mean, we were going to be delighted if we hit 10,000. 8 weeks ago, when this whole idea was birthed, we were going to be delighted if we hit 800. So it kind of grew, blew up into 10,000. We got some good media, some good contacts. We got you guys here. So all these little things added up into a really big deal.
Well, and bourbonblog.com knew we had to be here when we heard you were telling us that you've only put this together in 8 weeks. I never have seen a festival put together, executed so nicely. Such a great turnout for a first-year festival in that short of time.
Good seeds grow great oak trees. So we had a lot of good seeds with a lot of people. We've been in business 30 years, so had a lot of good contacts. I made several phone calls, said, hey, you need to be involved with this. We got lots of big hugs.
And it's all to raise money for?
Yeah, the benefits, United Way. A portion of all the proceeds go to United Way. So we're delighted. United Way gave us a big hug, of course. It was a wonderful thing for them.
You've done a spectacular job, Brad. Congratulations to you and all you've done.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us out.
Well, thanks for being the Bourbon Blog.